Time and time, no matter how many sessions I might have done, no matter how many webinars I might have done, no matter how many speeches I might have done on public speaking, the most famous question I get from people is, Nikhil, tell me, how do I overcome my fear of public speaking? So in today's video, let's talk about this. Let's go deep dive into this phrase called fear of public speaking. So let's break it down a little bit. Let's take off that public speaking out of the context for now, and let's just talk about this fear. Now let's take a look at Google. What is the definition of fear? Fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or threat. Now, if you notice here, this definition says a very important word, very interesting word called danger. Now, there are two types of danger. One is real danger. I remember I was trying to take a lesson for swimming, and my first ever day, I was standing on the shallow end of the swimming pool. I looked at the swimming pool. I was kind of scared of it. I had that fear in mind that what if I jumped into the water and nobody comes and save me? What if I won't be able to swim? What if I won't be able to... what if I just jump into the water and die? If I didn't have that fear, I would have just jumped into the water and I don't know what would have happened. So that was a real danger. I needed that fear. And because I had that fear, I did not directly jump into the water. So that is a real danger. Likewise, maybe, for example, let's say you are standing on the top of the building, which is 14th floor. At the corner of the building you are standing. Maybe you should have that fear in mind because that is a real danger. What if you fall? You shouldn't step ahead, right? In that case, you should definitely not say that, oh, I am fearless. I can just jump in from this building and nothing will happen to me. No, you should have that fear. So that is a real danger, which causes us fear to act on any certain kind of activity. Now here is another type of danger, which is called false danger. Now let's talk about this false danger and the fear. Let me tell you my story when I was coming to US for the first time. I was all set to come to US. I cleared my GRE exam, TOEFL exam. I cleared visa interview. I booked my tickets and it was only 15 days left. I was gonna fly to US. I knew where I was gonna stay. I knew where my university is. I knew who is gonna pick me up. I knew who's gonna be my roommate. And I have prepared everything. I mean, I was almost prepared to come to US. It was all set. And as I said that it was only 15 days left that I was gonna fly to US. I went to my parents and said, hey guys, what if I don't fly? What if we cancel this plan and I'll just do some MBA course here, or I'll try to find some basic job here and I'll settle down here. I had that fear in mind. I had that danger in my mind. False danger, I would say, is what if I land in New York and won't be able to cope up with the snow here? What if I land in US and won't be able to cope up with the food here? What if I land in US and won't be able to cope up with the English accent here? What if people won't understand my English here? What if my roommates are not good enough? And so many questions I had in my mind, which caused me fear to not go to US. But I still came and happened to be everything okay. Of course, I faced some struggle with English accent and speaking English. But I figured it out. I faced some problems with the food, but I figured it out. I figured out everything. Now it's been more than a decade. I'm in US. Now everything okay. Now I'm in a situation that I have a fear of moving back to India. What if I won't be able to cope up with the heat in India? What if I won't be able to cope up with the pollution in India? So, do you see where I'm going here? It's all about facing the situation for the first time, second time, and eventually it gets better and better and better because you start figuring it out. All that danger that is in your mind is all false danger. So, when it comes to public speaking, when it comes to speaking from stage, addressing a group of people, that fear that we have in mind, let me ask you this. Is this a real danger? Do you think people are going to kill you? Or are you going to die when you speak from stage? Or is this a false danger, which is just in your mind? And what is that false danger you are thinking? What if people will laugh at me? What if I forget my speech? What if people won't like my presentation? What if the way I look on the stage, people won't like me? And so many questions you might have, which causing you to fear about public speaking. So how do we overcome this? It's simple. It's just the way how I overcame when I was coming to US for the first time. Number one is the burning desire. When I was coming to US, I had that burning desire that I wanted to live American dream at that time. And that was my burning desire, which made me clear my GRE exam, clear my TOEFL exam, clear my visa interview, and clear all the struggles I had when even after coming to US. So when it comes to public speaking, you need to have that burning desire in you. Why are you doing it? What is your burning desire? Maybe you want to make people aware about any certain kind of subject. Maybe you just want to inform people. Maybe you want to inspire people with your personal story. Maybe you just want a promotion. That's why you want to improve your public speaking skills. What is your burning desire? And why are you doing it? So that is number one. Now here is the second thing you need to keep in mind is just do it attitude. Most of the time we overthink the situation. And the moment we overthink, we come to a wrong conclusion. And that causes us to panic more. That causes us to achieve not expected results. We don't achieve the expected results at that time. So my friend, keep that just do it attitude. Don't overthink the situation. You'll go up on the stage, you'll be okay. No one will laugh at you. You'll give a good speech. And eventually you will keep doing it more and more and more. You will learn the skill of public speaking. And just in case if you want to learn more skills about public speaking, you know I have courses. You know I do one-on-one session or group sessions. So direct message me. I'm always available for you. Let me know how you overcome the fear of public speaking. I'm curious to know. Let me know in the comment section below. Until then, this is Nikhil. Keep speaking, keep expressing. World is your stage.